Hello you guys, my name is Allie, and over the last couple weeks I have been majorly decluttering my house the Konmari way. These are just some other spaces of my home that I have decluttered. I've gotten rid of so much stuff so far, and this is only the third space that I am doing today. I have done the kitchen and the pantry, and today I'm doing my half bath and my laundry room. So if you are into that sort of video, make sure you watch this video and subscribe to my channel. This is the space we are actually doing today, the laundry and the under the sink in the bathroom, which it did not look like I had a lot in there, but honestly I didn't use a lot of it. So we are relocating some things, and I did get a new organizer bin, and then we are doing a little bit of cleaning in the first part of the video because this bathroom was disgusting. Okay, please tell me I'm not alone, and I'm not the only one that contemplates deep cleaning and organizing and decluttering a space. Like, I've walked into this bathroom at least 3 times, walked around, opened the cabinets, looked around, walked out, got a snack, got a drink, walked back in. What is wrong with me? I just don't want to do it, but if you want to know what space I'm talking about, I'll show you. My laundry / half bath. This is like my kids' bathroom that they use the bathroom in, and sink and stuff. And then up here is like our medicine cabinet. This is like my decor closet, and this has like all of cleaning stuff. And then all of my, diffusers and stuff, which I'm gonna be moving all of those out. And I think I'm just gonna make this tidier. I am going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff too, so I'm not going to touch that cabinet because I recently did that in a video over the summer. I'm not changing any decor either. I absolutely love the decor in this room, so let's see what we get into. I also did buy these new pieces from Target today. Let me see. No. They're just the drawers, and it's the wrong way. Hang on. They're the drawers that like slide, and these kind of slide too. And it's a 3-drawer thing. I'm actually going to be putting this under my sink in here. I'll show you what I have going on in there. Just this, but honestly, this is going to provide so much more space than this, so. So now I am just taking everything out of the space before I start deep cleaning That way everything's just already out. I have not been on top of my cleaning game the last couple weeks of August before school has started. I think it's just everything else I have going on. Cleaning and deep cleaning has been put on the back burner. But now that the kids are back in school, and I also think I really needed to declutter because I just had too much to manage. And when you have too much things to manage, it's just impossible to keep it clean. I really enjoy the microban disinfectant to clean the bathrooms. It's not like too overpowering, but it does disinfect. And then I use the Clorox wands for the toilets. I will never not use anything else. I also keep a container of Clorox wipes in my bathrooms as well. Okay, now I'm just going to take everything out of these cabinets. I absolutely love cabinets above washer and dryers. I don't think I would ever put shelves up. To me, it would be 100% worth the investment to purchase cabinets and put above a washer and dryer if we didn't already have them. I like to hide my clutter the best way as possible, and I feel like with laundry products, it's just impossible to put it all in a bin. Or what I'm trying to say, now don't quote me on this is just my opinion, I haven't personally experienced it, but I feel like to make it look pretty in a laundry room without cabinets, it's just not very functional. Like, I am not going to empty out my soap into a, what are they, like the drink dispensers? No, I think it looks so pretty, but I'm like, that there's no way that is functional. I choose functionality over pretty any day. So cabinets are just the way to go. And it's just a way to hide all this clutter, all these different colors. You don't got to worry about baskets and stuff. I will say I am only 5'2", and reaching the tops of these shelves and even like the second shelf is very challenging for me, and it does get on my nerves. But again, I'm so grateful I have this space above my washer and dryer. I don't know if you guys follow Cass from Clutterbug, but she has a huge following, and I don't know if she invented like the 4 types of cluttering. I haven't watched her that long, just a couple years, but I love watching her videos and trying to decide what kind of clutter or what kind of organizer I am, because I can't decide if I am like throw everything into a bin and deal with it later, or if I like to have subcategories in bins. Which, if you've watched my other decluttering videos and organizing videos, I really just, like, simple is best for me, but when I look into a bin, I want to be able to see exactly what I want. But that's not how I like to clean and put things away. When I clean and put things away, I want it to be done the quickest and easiest, fastest way possible, so I like to just throw it in somewhere. So that's why I'm like, I can't decide if I like to micro organize or if everything just needs to be thrown in a bin. So that being said, I am going to be doing some organizing changes and testing out what I like where, and hopefully it like will withstand. In these cabinets here, which you can't really see what I'm pulling out, I have everything kind of micro organized where I have a bunch of little bins up here, and I am going to change it, and I'm just going to put like light bulbs. I have 2 bins for light bulbs, but I'm going to condense it into 1 bin because that's just what's most functional. And how I had it separated was like I had small light bulbs in a bin and big light bulbs in a bin, when in reality I just need a bigger bin for those things. And also, while doing this declutter video, I did kind of realize that the stage of life I'm in, I just need quick and simple organization and easy to put away. When my kids were younger and I just spent all day cleaning and organizing, I liked to subcategorize everything because I took the time and put it away nicely, and I reorganized a lot. But that's one thing you don't realize, like, as your kids get older, it's not that they get messier, because they don't. They get less messy, which means if your kids are less messy, you're not cleaning as often, which I feel like a lot of things get missed. Like, I know I used to religiously mop my floors twice a week, no questions asked. And then when I got this little wet dry mop, I used to do it every single day because there was always a baby crawling on my floor, and I just could not stand for them to be dirty. And then same with my carpet. I used to carpet clean my carpet every month, which is why my carpet is so matted. But like a month would go by and all the old stains would come up. So now this carpet in this house is 10 years old, so it definitely needs to be replaced. But now I could honestly tell you, in my next video, I just don't care anymore. Tell me if you have older kids and you don't have toddlers anymore, if you can relate to that, because I felt like my house was so clean when they were toddlers. Okay, I got everything out other than that cabinet. We're not doing that cabinet today, but I have everything out. I'm going to do a really good mop and then, or a vacuum, and then I'm going to mop. Okay, I have everything out while the floor is drying. I'm going to go through it all and see what all I want to get rid of. This is like all cleaning. And then this, I have this here too. And that. But so this is all kind of cleaning under the sink stuff. And then this is all like diffusers, which I'm going to go through those, but I'm not putting them back in that cabinet, so I'm going to put my tools back in there, though. What little tools I have, I guess. Okay, I can't really record right here, so I just went through everything. I'm going to get rid of that pile, and then I'm going to keep this pile, but it's not going to be in that cabinet anymore, other than the tools and, like, the iron. Here's what I'm getting rid of. And then here's the cleaning products I'm keeping. You're probably like, you didn't even get rid of anything, but I did. Just a little bit of stuff. Everything I feel like I do utilize. I don't keep a big overstock of cleaning products. I actually need to kind of like stock up. So I'm going to start with under the sink stuff because I got a new organizer for that. So we're going to do that. So here's what I got. I might use this one in here, or I might swap this one out with the one in my bathroom. We'll see. But I am going to put a thing of contact paper down there just to kind of help protect this vanity thing. And I wish I had oak, like the color of the cabinets, but I don't. So this is what I have. This is what I'm going to use. So with this cabinet, I just store some of my kids' stuff and like our first aid stuff in here. And I really liked the functionality as what it was before, but I did need a little bit more space. So I ended up purchasing those bins, which honestly, I think they're junk and not worth the money at all, but they do, I don't know. I should have tested them out before, but I just did a pickup at Target. I like the acrylic bins in my other bathroom, which is what I wanted to kind of mimic. So, I mean, it'll work for now. I'm not going to replace them. It's not something that gets into every day, so it'll be perfectly fine. But this is why I have such a hard time of spending money on organizers. Like, if it's not from the Dollar Tree. So here's what we have in this big container. I'm going to do, like, the same type of organization, but I'm going to make it look a little bit nicer. And I think this is bigger, the new storage I got, so I think it'll function better. But we just have like random stuff in here, honestly, like first aid stuff. So yeah. Okay, here's under the sink. I just put everything else back that I keep under there, super minimal. But we have like ear stuff, the nebulizer, and the ear irrigator. I used to be a medical assistant, so I kind of like accumulated some stuff over the years that help just to prevent going to the doctor. So we have a thermometer and like a blood pressure cuff, which these drawers, I'm glad they don't get used very often because they're not the best, I feel like. So I don't know. It looks better, I guess, so we'll see how it goes. And I did label everything really quick. We just have like the thermometer, band-aids, teeth stuff. I like to keep some extra stuff in here. Obviously, I need to do like a really good restock of everything in this whole room. So I did get some of my bins from my shed that I'm going to utilize for these cabinets up here, I think. I don't know. I go back and forth from loving bins to hating bins, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on bins either. So these are just shoebox bins. Over here, I'm going to have my tools, and then I do want to wipe everything down. And these bins don't even match, so I don't care though. Light bulbs, and then I think I'm going to do extra cords up there, and then that's it, because this whole cabinet is free now. So when I had the light bulbs like all in different bins, they weren't all together. Some would end up at the very top of the cabinet, some at the bottom, some just, you know, everywhere. So I think this is really going to solve that storage solution. And then I ended up putting, it was, what was it, bug and like rodent stuff in a bin, because we do accumulate some of that, especially during the summer time and then the fall time when the fields are being plowed. If you know, you know. And then in the middle cabinet here, that's where I ended up putting my iron, and I put my extra cords and remotes in that bin. Other than that, this is the only bins that I used in this part of the laundry room. Okay, so now this is like my little cleaning cabinet. I typically have all of my like back stock of cleaning supplies. I don't keep very much, but I do like to keep a couple things in here. And then stuff that I'm not using routinely, like Drano. I put my Rust Out in here, my oven cleaner, my carpet cleaner solution, just stuff like that. But I don't keep a big back stock. I do need to make a trip to Sam's Club because I need to get the disinfecting wipes and my Dawn Power Wash. And all I really do is line it up so I can see everything, and I try to give like a product its own category, and I don't want to push things back, but sometimes things get pushed back. But I cannot justify spending, $6, $7 on a bin just to put my stuff in the cabinet, in the bin, when it's going to be set up the exact same way if I didn't have the bin. So, I don't know. I'm here to tell you, you do not need to have a bin for every single thing. Use a bin for what makes sense. And if a bin works for you, if you want to have like the whole entire home edit line of bins, I love that for you. I think it looks great, but it's not for me. So I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do it. You don't have to follow the trends to make things functional and work for you. I hope you guys take inspiration from my channel because I feel like this is real life. This is true non-aesthetic organization. I have color in my house. There's not a single white cabinet in my house. While I like to say there never will be, but you never know the future. But that being said, my house is very small. We have 5 people that live here, and I'm just here to show you that you can do it without needing a 2,000 square foot house, without the home edit non-aesthetic bins. Now keep in mind, I do have some of the home edit bins because when I get to my other bathroom video, I will tell you why I like some of the home edit bins versus not. But honestly, when I get to that space, I might completely change it. But none of my bins match throughout the house, so I will say that. Also, my laundry products, I keep it very simple. For my husband's work clothes, he likes fabric softener and Tide for those. I do have like an all-free and clear fabric softener, but honestly, I haven't used it for years now. For a while, we were going through washers like crazy, and then we ended up getting the cheapest washer because I was tired of spending $700-800 on a washer for it to last 2 years, so we got one that was $300 because our last washer, honestly, the part for it was $400, and we fixed it, and then 2 months later, it went out again. So finally, we're like, if we have to replace this $300 washer every other year, it'll justify spending the money, because I feel like every time our warranty would go out, something would break. We've had this washer now for 2 years, and I love it. Okay, so before I show you guys the finished final review, I want to show you what all I was able to get rid of and stuff. Okay, that pile is all donations. Then this little pile I'm keeping, but I'm moving somewhere else. Okay, and this is all trash, and that's trash, and then I am gonna get rid of those too. Okay, here is what's going on with the finished product. And then here is under the sink. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's cluttering video. I hope you got some inspiration and just some random tips and can now organize your laundry room or your half bathroom. Make sure you leave me a comment and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.